The first year of marriage is often described as beautiful, but challenging. Two people, raised in different homes with different habits and personalities, suddenly come together to build a life. And with that comes misunderstanding, frustration, compromises, and growth. In today's video, we're talking about how to survive the first year of marriage, what real couples face, and the skills that help keep the relationship strong. He says, "I'm shocked by how different my wife and I are. I wake up early, she stays up late. Her mood shifts confuse me. And when I cook, she gets so critical, especially when I wipe my hands on the dishcloth." She says, "My husband hardly speaks. I come from a family that talks nonstop, especially during meals. And when he cooks, he uses the same cloth to wipe dishes and clean his hands. It annoys me so much." These small disagreements may seem silly, but they build tension. And many newlyweds wonder, why does my partner suddenly have so many flaws? Why is marriage harder than dating? The truth is simple. Marriage exposes differences that dating doesn't. Just because you exchanged wedding vows doesn't mean you instantly become experts at communication or teamwork. You may have learned good social skills while single. You may have been patient while dating, but marriage will test those skills in new and unexpected ways. And yes, you will make mistakes. You will misunderstand each other. You will argue, but that doesn't mean your marriage is failing. It simply means you are learning. One major challenge newlyweds face is making decisions without consulting each other. Kiji says, "I would accept invitations or make plans without asking my wife. Only later would I realize it clashed with her schedule." Alan says, "I used to feel like consulting my wife made me less manly." And Diane says, "I used to seek advice from my family instead of my husband." This creates distance in a marriage. Remember, every decision you make now affects both of you. Communication is key. A strong marriage grows when both partners practice these steps. Explain your thoughts openly. Ask for your partner's opinion. Listen. Really listen. Find a compromise that considers both sides. When making a decision that affects your partner, try this. Share your idea as a suggestion, not an instruction. Invite their viewpoint. Be willing to adjust your plan for their comfort. Small acts of mutual respect build long-lasting trust. The next challenge is communication style. Your background influences how you talk, and sometimes how you hurt each other without meaning to. Liam says, "People where I come from are very blunt. My direct tone often upset my wife. I had to learn to express myself gently." Understand that your partner may not respond well to the tone or language you grew up with. Tact means recognizing when a situation is sensitive and choosing words that show kindness and respect. When you feel annoyed, try this. Imagine you are speaking to your boss or your best friend. Would you use the same tone? Would you use the same words? If not, adjust your approach. Your spouse deserves even more respect and patience than anyone else. Marriage introduces roles that are new for both partners. Antonio says, "My father never consulted my mother about family decisions, so at first I acted like I was in charge of everything." Debbie says, "I demanded my husband be but the more I pushed, the more stubborn he became." For husbands, some struggle to understand that leadership in marriage is not about control. It's about partnership, listening, supporting, and working together. A husband grows into his role when he shows patience, leads with kindness, values his wife's opinions, and treats her as an equal partner. For wives, sometimes they may communicate frustration through nagging or criticism, but this can push the husband away. Respect.com, communication, and patience help create an environment where both partners can grow. Try this. Create a changes I need to make list. Not a list about your partner, but about yourself. Ask your spouse how you can improve and write it down. This shifts the focus from blaming to self-growth. Marriage is like learning to ride a bicycle. You expect a few falls before you learn to balance. It's normal to misunderstand each other. It's normal to make mistakes. But here's what will make your first year healthier. Keep a sense of humor. Take your partner's concerns seriously. Learn to laugh at your mistakes. Look for small ways to make each other happy. And celebrate progress, not perfection. The first year of marriage is not about avoiding problems. It is about learning to work through them together. Marriage is a journey, not a destination. You're not meant to be perfect. You're meant to grow. And if you and your partner practice honesty, respect, and patience, your relationship will get stronger year after year. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching.